What is up, guys, and welcome to another episode of the Hugo Core Anime Podcast. I'm your host, Joseph Hugo, and this is my co-host.
It's your boy, Flu.
And welcome to another episode. So this episode is basically the Shield Hero Season 2 finale review.
Season 2 review, overall review.
Yeah, overall review, basically, on, what we think about how it ended and just that season as a whole. And so, welcome to the conversation. So, do you want me to start, or do you want to start?
Please.
Okay. Look, man.
And here we go.
Look, man. If I'm gonna be honest, man, I just wasn't feeling it.
From the start.
I wasn't feeling it.
In the first 5 minutes of the first episode.
Yeah,
It just felt different.
It did feel different. It felt rushed. It didn't, they tried to force you into characters and liking characters.
It felt rushed. It felt like they got rid of a lot of stuff that they had built up in the first season.
Yeah.
And they didn't not explain anything, but it just it didn't make sense with what we were doing from the first. Nothing that I didn't feel like at the beginning of the second season, anything from the first season carried over, if that makes sense. Anything that we had accomplished except for his shield.
I agree. I feel like there really wasn't any character development amongst the heroes and him. As far as talking and getting finding that peace with each other and being able to do stuff with each other. That wasn't a thing.
They still acted arrogant and just
didn't listen to him.
And then ridiculous.
They got hemmed up. So it wasn't.
Luckily, they got fucked over.
That's what they deserve, in my opinion.
Exactly.
But
I am glad.
Yeah, I just wasn't feeling it, man. They got to the other world, and the levels reset. The only thing that was cool about the other world, in my opinion, was the fishing rod chick. I actually thought she was pretty cool.
That's super cool. I really like that weapon style.
Yeah, it's the first
and
time
the fact that she couldn't hurt people.
Yeah, but she'd slay monsters. Yeah. Well, that was pretty sick. Raphtalia getting a relic weapon was pretty cool.
That was super cool.
That was
super cool. Her also almost getting, well, not almost. She did get fucked over too, but
yeah,
she was able to deal with it because she's Raphtalia.
True.
But
But other than that, man, I really, because their world isn't. I don't know, because here's the thing, in Naofumi's world. I don't know. I feel like there's more warring and just shit going on, And then in their world, everybody's chill. Everybody's just
they know what they have to do.
It's such a Japanese aspect that nobody's fighting each other. Nobody's doing anything, and the heroes aren't taken very seriously, which is kind of cool.
That is kind of cool.
And in their world, they're just okay, all right, whatever.
All right, on with your business. Yeah.
So. I think it's interesting because in Naofumi's world, the waves destroy their land and all that shit. But in their world, it's just meh.
They literally are there to protect the people of their world from disastrous waves, but these people just don't give a shit.
Yeah,
they don't have to deal with anything.
Yeah,
really. Just anything.
And because that, it just felt weird. There was no fear of the waves or nothing.
Like I said,
that.
It felt like we just strayed away from everything that season 1 built up.
I agree.
I don't know. It felt rushed, but it also felt really slow. And when I say slow, I mean I don't even know. It's just all the time that I was watching, every episode that I was watching, I was okay, let's just get on. But they were still throwing so much in there and just introducing a lot of new stuff.
Yeah.
But it all just felt not lazy, out of place. It felt out of place for what I was expecting of Shield Hero.
That's a good way to put it. That's a good way to put it. I agree with that.
I guess I went in with very different expectations, maybe, but
no, I think we all went in with the same expectations, and we all got disappointed. I don't think we're the only ones.
I would agree with that.
Shield Hero this season of Shield Hero.
I'm just very confused on what they did and what they decided to do here. Because maybe they cut out a lot from the manga or something or maybe we're just missing.
Which is possible.
We're just missing a lot of content. Maybe
I feel like this arc, because clearly an arc. I feel like this arc is was supposed to be a development arc for Naofumi. in a way where he learns to not hate everything and to use the other shield. Because that was like the whole thing was not to hate.
Yeah, you
use
can't
this
use
shield.
you can't use your hate
rage shield
your
or
rage
whatever.
shield,
Use this shield instead. And I think that was what it was tried to be, but it was completely missed. It was just missed.
Still don't understand the point of the Spirit Tortoise. To
give him the shield, but they could have just did that so much easier. Like they could have made the shield, the Spirit Tortoise evil or whatever the case may be. They battle the tortoise, beat the tortoise.
Yeah, but still, all of a sudden, my thing is all of a sudden, obviously, Ost is like behind. We figure out he's behind this and everything.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's just like it just.
And he was to me, he was a crackerjack villain.
Yeah.
He really had no purpose.
Exactly. It's just like. Again,
he had no purpose.
I feel like we strayed away from, we got to defeat the waves before we can go home. None of the heroes are working together. I'm sure a lot of other people thought now the heroes are going to start melding a little bit more together because they started to kind of deal with these things.
And it just didn't happen.
Nothing happened we thought would happen. Every time we expected something to happen, the opposite would happen, basically.
Well, there was just no hype moments in the show either. There was nothing there was nothing that was like the only thing that was hype was with Raphtalia.
That's probably why
when she got the katana. That was cool. She bodied old boy, and she said, "If you move, you're dead." And he moved, and he died. I thought she was bullshitting because the fishing rod chick couldn't hurt anybody, so I thought that Raphtalia couldn't hurt anybody either. But
Raphtalia is a little different. She's not the cardinal hero.
Remember, she cut the tigers, and I'm like, okay, she can hurt animals and beasts. I get that. So can she. But when she cut him, it was like, I would move if I were you, be die. I thought it was like, she's bluffing.
The only reason I thought that might happen is because she wasn't a cardinal hero or whatever. So her using it would mean. And I feel like we saw earlier in the season somebody else used her fishing rod, and it might have dealt damage. I could be wrong there.
I don't think anybody can use their weapons. I don't think anybody can pick them up.
Yeah, I'm probably thinking of something else.
Well, no, they can because they got confiscated.
True.
Remember, because when they were in jail, they're like, they got my weapon. They got our weapons. So,
like I said, it's just a lot of weird things happening in this show. I don't know. Maybe I just didn't follow it well enough. I didn't want to watch it multiple times, I didn't. I'll be honest, I really didn't want to.
I can't blame you. I have no plans to.
So I really only watched it once, and even then I wasn't paying attention all the time, so I'm sure I missed a lot. That's my fault, but I just I wasn't into this season at all. I really wasn't. And
yeah, it just felt...
Honestly, if they announce a third season, I don't know that I really want to watch it right away.
If they announce a third season, I am not going to be in a hurry to watch it and to review it for the people, for the Hyuga Corps out there.
I don't think anybody's going to be looking for that.
I'm not going to do that, but what I will do is I'll watch it on my own and then maybe do like a...
What I think they might end up doing is making a movie after this.
I have no interest in watching it.
I mean, I would because we have to support anime movies, Joe. You know this. Unfortunately,
we do have to support our anime movies.
If they make a movie. I just feel like that's their next move because this arc isn't going to do well.
Speaking of that, to sidetrack from Shield Hero because it's trash. Are we going to? We're going to
August 19th.
Yeah, are we going to do
DBZ?
Are we going to do a DBZ review?
Do you want
to watch it and come here and then do a?
Of course,
we'll do
of course,
episode?
of course.
All right, well there you go, guys.
That's the day after I get back from my trip.
Oh, okay.
Don't you leave the 19th though?
Possibly.
Okay.
We'll see.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
Well, I'm sure we'll get the early review because we get
the
early.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. That Thursday night or whatever.
That theater's probably gonna be packed, but either way.
I don't know how many theaters are actually showing it, but it's gonna be sick. Yeah, it's really gonna be good.
I know when I went to the last Dragon Ball Z one, but anyways, so yeah, I mean, for me, man, I mean, I don't have much to say. I really don't. What would I want from season 3? I want season 3 to return to season 1. If that makes sense, like I want season 3 to have.
Do you know what I'm the most disappointed about in this season?
What are you most disappointed about?
I was so excited when we finally made the bitch.
Mm-hmm.
For her to just get ragged on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Constantly.
It kind of didn't happen.
Once or twice. I was very disappointed.
Well, the only time he saw her is when she begged him to
Which that's
Did
good.
You talk to my mom?
Yeah.
and he's like, I can't.
Nah,
do that.
bitch. Nah.
Don't ask me to do that. Like on the side.
But I mean, again, like the action, I didn't really feel it.
No.
I didn't feel it. I really didn't.
And then, like I said, they tried to shove characters down our throat. They
got rid of like the characters that we loved, like Philo and other like Raphtalia for like a little bit of time.
They were gone for a majority
not a long time, but like
their interaction wasn't there.
Exactly. It didn't feel the same. They didn't have the natural connection that they had. It was just different, man. Everything was different.
You're right.
The new chick was fucking terrible.
That's what I'm saying. They were so busy trying to shove her down our throats. Like, oh, the bow, like trying to change her ways of liking the bow hero and all this stuff.
I'm just disappointed.
And then what made me laugh was when Naofumi was using the rage shield, and she's like, Naofumi, stop! And he's like, why the hell would I listen to you?
Exactly.
Only thing that you care about is getting in the bow hero's pants, and that's all blah 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 blah. And I was like,
and then she gets butthurt over that, and it's like,
she's like, no, she's like, that hurts, but I understand. I'm like, you should, because that's you literally came like power me up so I can go back to him. Like, what type of shit is that? See what I'm saying? So I just wasn't feeling it, bro. Like, I'd have to give this season, honestly, like a legitly, bro. It's gonna be a short episode this week, or this episode's gonna be short, but
we got a fucking banger next episode.
Yeah, next episode we got a super banger.
We're talking about something that's insane. We're talking
about Overlord, and it's gonna be a mega banger. Season 2 of Overlord.
Holy
no,
shit.
it's more than that.
Season
like 3, 4?
Sorry, season 4. Why did I say season
4?
2?
I don't know.
Sorry, season 4. Holy shit!
But yeah, season 4.
Season 4 is
Overlord's a banger.
Ridiculous.
It's insane so far. So yeah, we gotta record that. But yeah, so
we were straight up not talking about Shield Hero in the Shield Hero episode. That's how fucking bad this is. That's how bad this is.
That's how you know it's bad. We literally just like, no, bro. Like,
but what do you think of the ending of Shield Hero though? Like, what do you think of this ending of the second season?
I think,
like how they tried to explain like the stopping of the waves and all that stuff.
I think I see where they were trying to do and where they were going with it, and I'm okay with that. It's just that they just made everything so bad I can't be excited.
It just like
does that make sense? Like I just can't. I'm not excited.
Yeah, I really wasn't. All these heroes that really, all these characters, heroes, villains, whatever. All these characters that really just didn't seem like they had a purpose, and their whole sole purpose was just to like be an inconvenience for the heroes, basically.
Yeah.
And that's just like, come on. That's just like, it seems like filler to me. I'm gonna be honest, that kind of seems like filler to me.
Yeah.
Just trying to extend the story of them trying to conquer these waves.
And
I don't think you need that.
I think maybe you're right. I think maybe you're right. I think that the Tortoise arc or whatever this is, literally it just felt like a filler.
That's like, and it didn't make sense because why do we need filler in this anime?
I don't know. You're right.
Like or it just felt like filler for character development, and I didn't feel like we got any of that. Like I feel like Raphtalia getting her weapon was just like you said, so many better ways that they could have done.
She didn't even take it back. She couldn't take it back to their world.
True.
So
it doesn't matter.
Irrelevant.
Doesn't matter.
It's irrelevant.
So what the fuck?
That's what I'm saying. It's irrelevant.
So there was no purpose to any of this. It doesn't feel like. And
I'm giving it a 3.
I was gonna say 3. Yeah, I was going to say 3, too.
I'm giving it a 3.
The only reason it's not lower for me is because, I don't know, I did like a couple of the new characters. I didn't think they were all bad, but...
Glass was looking pretty sexy.
They returned some characters to make them, they brought back the other heroes that tried to kill them before.
Yeah.
But now they're on the same side and all this other stuff.
But that's what put it to a 1 is that they're on the same side now to fight the waves.
For no reason at all, apparently.
For no reason
except for the fact that now they know this hero that has the fish.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's just none of this really makes sense.
Oh, you know her? Oh, you're good with this then.
But I don't know. The fighting was as bad as it.
2.
It wasn't great, but it was okay. Fighting,
I agree. Yes, I agree. The thing that made it a 2 for me, because we're gonna go up to 3. The thing that made it a 2 for me was Raphtalia killing people. That was lit.
Her actually like having her OP ability.
Yeah,
like her,
she
seems similar.
Snow and then just killing people.
Yeah, her personality seemed a little bit different for some reason, but like her beat the shit out of everybody mentality was still the same. Which is cool.
Then I think the thing that made it a 3 was laser beams.
There were a lot of fucking laser beams. Honestly, there are a lot of laser beams in this season.
Yeah, I like laser beams.
But
I like laser beams, charged particle cannons.
The animation was...
stuff like that.
Honestly, the animation was... It was okay. Like, it didn't even seem...
We're just not impressed by it at all.
That's the thing, and that's weird, is like, when we see a new season of an anime, for example, I'm gonna
you might as well
start Overlord a little bit.
You might as well.
I'm gonna say it.
I know what you're gonna say.
But, I mean... You can see the fucking improvements as they go. You can see the story carry over as it goes.
You know what makes...
I don't know, man. I just didn't see any... It felt like a Season 1 extension with just filler and just shitty everything.
The thing about it is, right, when a Season 2... It sucks because I understand that like the artists and stuff like that do their best to try to make a good season. And
I'm not saying it
make
was bad
anime.
animation.
No, I'm not saying. No, I'm just saying like in general. Like I know that the like hard work went into this and people worked hard to do it, but I feel like either don't make another season or make it so it's as best as it possibly can. Because I mean, I gotta reference it to like World Trigger, right? Like World Trigger took their budget in season 2 and said we're about to just fucking do this. Like this may be our only chance I get or whatever. Because I feel like every anime series should act like their whatever season is the last season.
And that's the fucking thing. Is like I feel like they might have gotten too much hype season 1. They felt like they could just ride off that with a filler season, build up for the season 3. You can't do that. As an anime, like there's too much shit that comes out. There's genuinely too much that is coming out all the time. There's new seasons for new shows. There's just new shows. There's movies now.
Yep.
There's so much coming out now that you really have to pretend like every season's the last one.
I agree.
There can't be... I mean, you can have filler in the shows, but you can't have a filler fucking season.
I'm with you. I agree. I agree completely. I don't think anything you said is wrong.
I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed.
I'm disappointed too.
I felt like I wasted my time a little bit. I could have
Me too. I could have watched that.
We both don't have that much time.
Yeah.
Which sucks for this podcast. So I feel like we should really be watching stuff that matters, that is good quality, like content that we can review. You know what I mean? This season didn't feel like that. I felt like we went in thinking like,
no, it was painful.
This will be a good extension because they said honestly, season 1 was a pretty good setup.
Well, yeah, but here's the thing: it came out at a good time too. There was nothing really to compete with it, and so I felt like this was like your time to shine, and you just really just fucked it up,
and you
just fucked it up.
And there's a big fan base for this show too.
Huge.
There's a huge fan base.
Huge.
And you're letting all them down.
And if you guys have read the manga, bruh, and there's a lot of shit that didn't happen. Does that make sense? Like in the manga, a lot of dope shit happened, but they didn't show it in the ep. Please tell us.
Yeah.
Because I will go and
tell
look
us what we might not have been seeing.
Because I really like Shield Hero, and so for the fact that it kind of did that, I mean, it just fell. It fell on my charts. Like,
and again, like I want to watch it again.
How do you tell somebody? Okay, this anime is dope, but don't watch season 2.
But don't watch season 2. It's like, but skip this season and this season.
Yeah, skip this season.
Skip the first 2 episodes of this, and I'm just like,
it's just, I don't know, man. So
I want to rewatch season 2 because, like, I want to be wrong so bad.
You'll do it by yourself,
but like I can't. I'll get halfway through episode 1 and just be like, what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah, you'll do it
because like
yourself.
I really just. Season 1 ended on such a good and sweet note for me, with that bitch being called bitch.
Yeah, there's a lot of amazing things that happened in season 1, and it just didn't follow up in season 2.
It really didn't. So, they had a lot of unique stuff. I felt like unique things going on for Shield Hero, and now it's just like they've wasted it.
Yeah,
wasted potential.
Yeah, I just so much I would have liked to see that I didn't see, but All right, yeah. So I'm gonna give it a 3.
I'm probably with you on a 3.
And that's what it is, guys.
We're sorry. And that is unfortunate.
That's unfortunate. Hopefully, I mean, this is part of the podcast thing. Is it is good and there's ups and downs, but Shield Hero was definitely a down.
Definitely a down. But fucking season 4 Overlord.
But season 4 of Overlord, though. Yo, Overlord's banging right now, bro. Hey, y'all better watch the fucking Overlord episode that's coming out.
You best be watching.
Because there's going to be a lot of deep conversation, a lot of speculation.
Specumatizations.
Yeah, dude.
Opinionizations.
Because, bro, me and you going to be sitting here postulating the possibilities. Because that new season is insane.
Postulating until I need a backiotomy, bro.
Until you need a backiotomy, bro. Indeed. So, yeah. All right. Well, thanks for watching. We appreciate it. Sorry this one's short, but there's really not much to say about it. Correct us if we're wrong, of course, but we're still right anyways. But definitely thanks
remember,
for watching.
If you call me out, you better be fucking right.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Because we're getting there. We're getting there.
Shoutouts.
Oh yeah, shoutouts to No Hats Barbershop, man. They hooked us up again, making us look extra fresh. So shoutouts to them.
And the shit grows gnarly, so it needs to be trimmed back every now and
Indeed.
then.
So this episode was indeed sponsored by No Hats Barbershop
Thank you.
in St. Peters, Missouri.
Indeed.
They definitely go check him out. Rodney's the business owner. He does amazing haircuts for all nationalities, races, genders, and everything else. So definitely go check him out.
It's a good atmosphere.
And
it's a fun place to just sit.
Looking for that barbershop conversation, that definitely exists
the
there
place.
too. So
yeah.
definitely check that out. So No Hats Barbershop, once again, with a Z, by the way. No S with a Z. No Hats with a Z. Barbershop. So
Shield Hero 2 fucking sucks.
Trash Dookie. Garbaggio. Peace.